off my shoes because some wonderful wise nun said, you know who you are when you touch the ground with your feet. You learn who you are from your feet up. So off go the shoes. I'm going to pretend I'm standing on dirt, on land, okay? And not cement. So here's Coming Home from the Tongva people. Yamon hene, 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 hey na kinga, I did it wrong again. Hey yamon hene, kingaro, yamon hene, yamon hene. Yamon hene, yamon hene, yamon hene, yamon hene, yamon hene, yamon hene, hey na kingaro, yamon hene, yamon hene, yamon hene, yamon hene, yamon hene. Okay. I hope Cindy forgives me for that mistake. She wrote the song. It's about coming home to herself and her people. She's Tongva. I'm going to start off with a lot of indigenous people have a connection with Nunanish Kuku, or the animal people. And one in particular is Coyote, or Ashka as we call him, Coyote. And to many people, indigenous people, he's a trickster, he's wise, he's sneaky, and he seems to always be hungry. But I'm going to tell you a story about Coyote rides a star. Sakipaka, Nunanish Hulkuku. A long time ago, before there was clocks, and iPods, and iPhones, and McDonald's, and pizza. There were the Nunanish Kuku, the animal people, the four-legged, the winged people, the crawling people, the swimming people, and they all spoke the same language. And Ashka, Coyote, he saved the people because he found salmon. And he saved them from starving. So they decided to throw a big feast, the most splendid feast they had ever thrown. But some of the Nunanish Kuku, some of the animal people thought, Coyote's a little nuisance, you know, he's a little trickster, I don't know if we should do this. But he did save the people. So they decided, after a lot of arguing, to give him a place of honor next to Slow, or Eagle as we call it. Eagle is the chief, or the wood of the people. So there's Eagle, tall and radiant. And here comes Ashka. Okay, I'll sit next to the wood. I'll sit next to Slow. And he sat down. And they had a wonderful feast. And as the night went on, he left the feast and he's walking. And he was so into himself. And he said, who has snatched the sun from the sky and saved us from darkness? I, Ashka, Coyote. Who has saved the people from hunger and got all the salmon to eat? I, Coyote, Ashka. I should be chief. I should be wood. I should have the most honorable place at the feast. They should be honoring me and serving me first. And as he was walking, the stars were up there. Ay, 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 he said. Ani kani, ani. Oh, I thought he was going to come and get my toes. How beautiful you are. Akiwo, akiwo, no akiwo. Star, many stars, many stars, he said. And then all of a sudden, a shooting star went by. Shh. Oh, and at that moment, Ashka knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to ride on the back of a star. So he climbed to the top of the hill. Watch out, Yui. Come on, Chu. Chu is not going to move. Bird is not going to move. So, climbs to the top of the hill, raises his eyes up and his nose up, and he goes, ay, 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 ay. Come down here. I want to ride on your back. I am Coyote Ashka, sun snatcher and salmon finder. Come down here. Nothing happened. Just twinkling, twinkling, twinkling. So he comes up here. Are you deaf? Are you that old that you're deaf? You can't hear me? Come down here now. I want to take a journey on your back. Twinkling star, evening star, just twinkled and smiled and went on her way. Oh, the next night, he did not give up. Don't ever give up on your dreams. Don't give up. He comes up to the top of the hilltop, looks up to the Akiwos. Ay, 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 ay. He says, come down here now. Ooh. He goes, mouse and inchworm, they are on Mother Earth. I want to see Earth, and from a different way. I want to see it in the back of on your back. On the star. I want to see the world from there. So, Chudi Star just smiled and came down and said, oh, Ashka, you belong here on Earth. You belong with the animal people. That's your place. The four-legged, the winged, the swimmies. This is your place. Besides, you could never last with the stars. We go too fast, and it's very cold up here. But I want to go. And then she went away. The next night, Ashka went up to the top of the hill. Guess what he did? You want to help me? Okay, here we go. Look up and you go, ay, 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 ay. Oh, man, maybe we all called him down. Let's see. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, get louder one more time. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, I think, whoa, look what we did. We're powerful. But Evening Star came down and said, enough already, because he howled and he whined and he begged to get a ride. And she goes, okay, I'm going to go down there, Ashka, but I'm not going to slow down, so be ready. And so Ashka said, okay, I'm going to be ready because I'm going to ride on the back of a star. Down came the Akiwo, the Evening Star. Shh. Coyote was ready. Paws ready. She started to go up and he jumps up and grabs. He's on. He goes, but now he's trying to get on her back. Slow down, he says. And she says, I slow down for no one. And she goes on and on and on. Up. Alapay, alapay. Oh my gosh. And then she goes, Milimul, which is to the north. And what's north? Snow and ice. Oh, and it's so cold. And there's Ashka holding on. And pretty soon, it's so cold, his hands get numb. And down goes one hand. And he's looking down. It's a long way down. And it's so cold. And pretty soon, he did not feel his other hand. And he had to let go. And he went head over tail, over head over tail, over head over tail, over... You know what? The people say it took him 10 winters to get down back to Earth from there. Oh my gosh, and when he landed, boom, he was as flat as an acorn pancake. Oh my gosh. But Ashka wiped himself off. The next night, from that day until this day, he goes up to the top of the hill. He goes up, help me again, looks up at all the stars, especially that Evening Star, and he goes, ay, 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 ay. And he scolds that Evening Star for what she did. Okay. All right, I'm going to share with you a contemporary